Hello everyone, it's me. So I wanted to finish up the video that I tried to post last night, and I couldn't because the internet was dying. Evidently, we are having issues with our internet. I'm not really sure what's going on, but hopefully this one will go smoothly. Trying to still figure out Cotton's exact address. Where they're at. It seems like there's another Roy Lynn Simpson that lived over in this area. So I'm not sure if that's, Cotton or not. Or, there's a lot of Simmons in this area. So I want to make sure that I got the right one. So Summer Wells went missing from her home June 15th, 2021. She was 5 years old when she was reported missing. She has blonde hair, blue eyes, and she went missing from 110 Ben Hill Road, and she's been seen since. These are the position of the planets when she went missing. These are the planets that were over top of her head, okay? So in astrology, we often find people near or close to one of these lines. Sometimes we find them in a pie section of these lines as well. But usually we find them very close to one of these lines. The thing about location astrology is I had a person leave a comment that I think doesn't understand how this actually works. And that's okay. A lot of people don't understand how this works. This map out everything. It's going to map out if there's a kidnapper, if there's a killer. It's going to map out people, eyewitnesses. It's going to map out probably nearby the police station or where the dispatch center received a 911. It can map out people that know Summer. It can map out where Don Wells was working. It can map out basically the whole crime, okay? Or the whole event. It maps out the past, present, and the I enter other things that are involved around the area. I just entered this address down here because it was a math arrest. They were arrested for doing math here in this area here, which is near Summer's AC line. So this line right here is also another line that rules Summer. I have multiple lines that rule Summer. I don't just have one line. I have an asteroid that rules Summer. I have a planet that rules Summer, and the AC line rules Summer, and the moon can also rule Summer. Saturn can rule a dead body, Saturn hair, skin, teeth, nails, something that might have Summer's DNA on it. And Pluto actually is a planet of death. Uranus is a planet of shock. Algol is a demon, right? So Black Moon Lilith were very active on the DC line, and the DC line rules an open enemy Summer. So it's mapping out the whole chart. And basically, if it's mapping out events that happened, like it mapped out the water hole where she went, it maps out, her neighbors, it maps out people she knows, it maps out where potential suspects may live. It's also eventually going to map out possibly where a body location could be if she passed on, okay? So this here is a math bust that was done, I believe, in 2020. Let me see. These people here. So we have a Dotson, a Gerald McLean, Angelina McLean, and a Pamela McLean. And these people had a child in this house. So I'm not really sure, you know, if this has any connection with Summer was or not, but I'm just letting you know it was very close to her T line, which rules her. That's where this math bust was. And there was a child that was present. I'm not sure what happened with that child. I'm not sure if they were babysat or I don't really know. It's kind of weird. So it is near my line. So I just wanted to kind of add that in because meth is a drug of choice for most, unfortunately, for most pedophiles. You guys know what I mean. Okay, so Yeah. So I just wanted to map that out and show you that. And the AC line does rule this Beech Creek Road. It goes all the way out. It actually goes all the way through. This is Summers Fields Road. And if you look, this is a mile marker. And Summers Field was an active asteroid over top of Summers Head. She went missing. It is the asteroid that I am using for Summer on the map. So it's interesting to me that the astrology also has a mile marker going through Fields Road. So I do believe Fields Road should be really checked. I have a mile marker here going through all this area. It goes all through here, Fields Road. So I really think that it should be searched. This I don't know if this is a shed or a barn. And again, any names or any houses that match out on this should everyone's innocent until proven guilty. This is not to accuse anyone. I mean, we don't know what happened this summer. We really don't know. Okay, this is like a little bit of water here. This little pond. And it's, near this mile marker. It wouldn't hurt to just check it out. So we don't know what happened to Summer, okay? So when I'm showing a house or showing a property, or if I mention a name on my channel, everyone is considered innocent until proven guilty. Right here, I have a planet. This is going through Fields Road. This area should be searched, okay? There's Fields Road. These back paths right here, because this is a planet and a marker that intersections here, this area should be searched as well. So all along Fields Road, I'm very curious about because it matches out on a mile marker. And, I have planets that run through Fields Road. So I really think that we should be looking at it a little bit more seriously for Summer. Okay? So this is a location that I think should be checked. All through here. Goes into Bell. Is that Bell Road? Yeah, Bell Road. Bell Road. So especially where the planets cross over, should be searched. Again, we don't know what happened. Like I said, she could have wandered off. She could have got lost. I don't know. We don't know what happened this summer. So when I'm telling you, like, these areas need to be searched, I'm not saying to search these areas because I'm accusing someone. I'm just saying we don't know what happened, and the planets are mapping these areas out. Doesn't mean I'm accusing anyone of anything. Okay? So, I'm still trying to work on getting everyone's addresses. I was watching Killer Look's channel the other day, and I trying to see some of the places that he's got mapped. It's really hard to find everyone's address around here. So this is one of the Bernards. I know there's a few Bernards. There's a few Simpsons in the area. So I'm not sure if that's Jody Sue Brown's house or not. I do have a line that it looks like the back part of their property. This came up as George Bernard. So again, I'm not accusing anyone, okay? This could be mapping out because these people were not suspects, but aware of what happened this summer. It doesn't mean that they're guilty. Just this back part of this line it would not hurt to search this area. Okay, again, not accusing anyone. I'm just saying that the astrology is mapping this out. Maps out all of Ben Hill Road here. Maps out the end of Summers. It actually maps out the very end of Summers' driveway. Because right here, if you look, right down here is her driveway. Right here is Summers' driveway. And I have a line that goes right through her driveway. So this area here should be searched. Ben Hill Road. Over here is Fred's property. So I have a planet shooting across from Fred's Hill's property. Pretty, this field. So I have a mile marker right here on maybe a shed or a camper. I'm not really sure what that is, but that should be checked because it's a mile marker planet, okay? So it's another area that should be searched. This might be the Redmond's property here. I do have a line going through, looks like the front of their lawn. Right here. So again, not accusing them. I'm just saying that if there is any chance that she walked off or that a suspect came through here and there's any evidence of Summer, they should be searched. I'm not sure what that little piece of what that is. That should be searched as well. Just to double check, just never know. You just never know. If an animal got her and, God forbid, an animal got her and dragged her off, there could be some evidence of Summer left. Okay? So again, I'm not accusing anyone. I'm just showing you what the astrology is trying to communicate with us without accusing anyone of doing anything to Summer. It's really not my job to accuse anyone. It's really my job to tell you what I see on the astrology. I'm leaning more towards an accident and a cover-up or something with drugs, possibly with something with, the accident could have been due to drugs or the accident been because she got hurt outside. And there's panic. There is obviously something very wrong at the home because after 2:30, Pluto is transiting the house of home. Usually some tremendous amount of pressure that the home is under, that the whole family would be experiencing after 2:30. So, not sure if she's in a car. I'm just not sure. So how she gets off that hill, I'm just really not sure. But it does look like there could have been an accident. If she was taken, I would say it would be over drugs because there's so much Neptune energy, drug and alcohol involved with the parents on the astrology. Doesn't mean that they're guilty. I'm just saying that that's what the astrology says, okay? That we have a lot of drugs and alcohol. And, that's not me being far-fetched. The astrology is saying that, and, they're pretty much both have admitted that they're alcoholics. So, and Don Wells has been arrested. I'm married to a person who struggled with addiction for years. My mother was addicted to alcohol for years. So I understand alcoholism is a disease. I'm not putting them down for that. I'm just saying that the astrology says that there's a lot of drugs and alcohol involved in Summer's chart, okay? So you can take that or leave it. Again, here is the shed by the Wells property. It's coming off on the side. It's like over here. So, wouldn't hurt to check the back parts in here just in case something was missed with this shed. Simpson's Loop, this here, the other intersection down here. See, it follows these little roads. And we just don't know what happened to her. So the astrology is showing us areas that should be searched, okay? So Simpson's Loop in these woods here. Again, I have a mile marker here and a planet. Now, Saturn and Pluto rule death. So these planets go all the way out in here. So out here, all right? So I am interested in, again, I'm not accusing Chad Arnold of doing anything. I'm just saying that if this is, again, I'm still not 100% on some of the areas that I have mapped out. But if this is Chad Arnold's property here that he was staying at when Summer went missing, it does go through a mile marker, okay? Actually goes through his backyard. That kind of freaks me out. Plus, I have an Arnold. I have an Arnold that shows up as an asteroid over top of Summer's head when she goes missing. I have a Frank. I have a Arnold. I have a Roy. I have Candace. I have Summer. I have, what was the other guy's name? Clark. I have a Clark show up in that first house. I mean that they're guilty, but it can mean that they were very close by or in the area when Summer went missing. That when she's reported missing, these are names that are hanging around her first house, okay? So it's just something to consider. Doesn't mean that Chad Arnold's guilty. There's a lot of Arnolds in this area, okay? There's more than one Arnold. And I do have an Arnold that shows up. I also have a David that shows up next to Roy Simpson in the first house. It goes into the house of endings. So there's a Dobbs, there's a couple of Davids, okay? So I can't, and I have an Andy. I have a couple of Andys, so I can't narrow down which Andy. I have Jody Sue Brown. I have her asteroid. I have a name placement for Jody Sue Brown, but my problem is that there's Josie, okay? So the astrology could really clump those two together. So I can't really pinpoint certain names on the astrology chart because that would be wrong of me, all right? Because I have a couple of Andys. Now, I do want to tell you that if you guys watched that video of Killer Looks the other day, they made a Andy Paul. And we'll see if it shows up. But I have a spirit box session that mentions Bill's Guys. It says Bill's Guys, something, something, a name, and then it says Paul. Like, it's two names, but it's the first name. Like, I thought it was saying Carl Paul, but I couldn't make it. But there's a Paul. There is Bill's Guys and a Paul. And I thought I got a Carl. And they mentioned another name involved in Summer's disappearance on a spirit box. Just a spirit box. I can't say that that's actual fact, okay? I'm just putting it out there. That's what the spirit world gave me. They mentioned DePaul and Bill's Guys. I can't really pinpoint who and, you know, exactly. It's really hard to break down a spirit box, okay? So I would just say that, you know, this whole area in here should be checked around this Arnold area, okay? Again, I'm not accusing Chad Arnold of anything, but, you know, it's very strange that I have a line going through his fucking backyard. Here is a mile marker in a planet that crisscrosses, and that's on... I can't even read it. Neat Mullen. This area in here. This road here, off the side. looks like another road through here. If someone, sorry, I had a call come in. If someone wanted, they could. So. All right. Sorry, I had a phone call come in. I hope it didn't mess up. All right, so here's Summer's chart. And like I said, the water hole. So, you know, and this whole area up in here is just loaded with registered sex offenders. This is where she was swimming. This area here is the DC line, which is an open enemy this summer. Black Moon Lilith and Algol were on her DC line. So this whole area out here is just evil. So, I mean, Saturn and Pluto are out in this directions out in here. So, you know, if there is any sex offenders or suspects that anyone has out there that, you know, on this line, it could be considered, you just give me their address and I'll enter it in, and we can put a little blue dot there and see if they map out. So, you know, these woods back in here should really be searched for Summer. The other sex offender that I entered, his last name was Arnold. He was out here, I believe. Can't remember. He didn't really map out, but you know, as sex offenders are getting arrested on Summer's charts, I'm going to keep adding them. I think this is him. His last name is Arnold. And he does go out in the direction of Saturn, but he's not really on a line. So I highlighted him because his last name is Arnold, and Arnold shows up as a person who was nearby Summer when she went missing. In the area, put it that way. Okay. Christian Bend is mapping out right here. And this is the line of death. This is the line A in physical body. The moon is a second co-ruler of Summer. So we always look for the moon as an idea, could possibly be, or can indicate where somebody could be, but got a lot of people on the moon line. Doesn't mean that they're guilty. It just means that these are people that could be playing, or this got them mapped out. So doesn't mean that they're guilty. Just here. But I am interested in Fields Road because my whole mile marker does map out Fields Road. So if there's anyone who can go out and search where the line goes through on Fields Road, like here, right in here, should be checked. And through here for Fields Road. Through here. In these woods here. Yeah, the astrology is mapping it out. So, you know, and Summer's field was active in her crime chart, okay? So this whole line goes through Bell, Simpsons Road through here. Yeah. We should be checking these areas, certain seasons, right? Because, you know, in the fall and in the summer, we should be checking for her. Let's see where Laurel Park is. Laurel Run Park. That's Churchill, Tennessee. I don't think that's where I want. I think I'm the wrong Laurel Park. Oh, maybe not. It goes on a mile marker, guys. So this is the area where Cotton Simpson was found. I do have a marker in this area here. Okay. So along this mile marker should be searched, because evidently this is where Cotton Simpson was found. Where's Bay Mountain? Can't see. Doing this with one hand because I'm holding my other hand. So we do have a mile more. We do have to go through Bay Mountain as well. So this is Bay Mountain. You know, this is the planet that's going through Bay Mountain. And it is the AC line which rules summer. Is that Bay Mountain? It doesn't even look like a mountain. I don't know, I might need to mess with these maps. With the maps a little bit more. But I am curious about this house that had the arrest. Because, you know, I have a line going right through there. So we'll just keep adding as we go. I am curious about this Laurel Run Park, guys. On this mile marker should be searched. Laurel Run Park Road, all along this road here, should be searched. Right through here. All these woods in here should be looked through. So there is Cotton here on Mountain View, but I'm not sure if this is Cotton's house or not, if it's his family member. So don't quote me. I'm not sure if this is where Cotton lives or not, but there are some Simpsons that live there. Like I said, there's a lot of Simpsons in the area. Not saying that it's Cotton or not. I'm not sure about that. But on this line should be searched for sure. For summer. It does map out a road. I think it's called River Road, but I'm not sure. Might be River Road. Through here, along that river's edge, should be searched for summer. That's where Cotton was at. I mean, not involved or guilty. Just saying it wouldn't hurt to look through there, right on this river's edge. Through here. Should be looked at. Road. Okay, so this is what I have for now. If I have any more pedophiles come to fruition that are on the lines, we'll update our map. As people get arrested, and I'm going through arrest records of people that live in Kingsport, people that get arrested for like meth or child pornography. I'm trying to map them out as much as I can. And it seems to be very active in that, unfortunately. So, all right, I will map out more when I can. This is what I have for now. All right. So I just want to zoom in again on Fields Road, because again, that's the asteroid that was active for Summers Field, and here's Fields Road. So, maybe the astrology is going to talk to us. It wouldn't hurt to search. It's on a mile marker. Astrology is trying to talk to us somehow, and it goes through Fields Road. All right, I hope this helps. Blessings to you all. Take care of one another. Be kind to one another. Thank you for stopping by. Oh, and to answer someone's question who was like, stop baiting me. Don't talk about Trump. I'm not really talking about Trump when I talk about his astrology. I said that Trump's astrology is very intense for the month of March. That's not clickbait. So I don't know what you're talking about. I'm going to, if I see someone's astrology that's in politics that looks like crap, I'm going to tell you about it. Trump is he's got a couple of planets that were in kind of, not exactly, but kind of, it's just, Mars is not as intense as it was when he got shot. But Uranus and the demon star Algol is happening. So you can either have someone that loses their head in public, or you can have who has a head injury. These were the planets that were in transit the last time Trump was shot at. Doesn't mean that I'm saying Trump is going to die. I'm just saying that he's got astrology. And don't forget, the Ides of March is coming up. That's the blood moon. We have a blood moon coming up. We have an eclipse coming up. The Ides of March is coming up. There's a lot of intense astrology coming up, and Trump looks like crap. Doesn't mean that I like him. Doesn't mean that I like or hate him. Just saying he doesn't look good. I personally don't like him. That's my own personal opinion. But regardless of how I personally feel about him, as an astrologer, I'm going to tell you when his astrology like crap. So if something does happen to him, that you guys are aware. Okay, that's all. Doesn't matter if I like him or not. As an astrologer that's learning astrology, if I see something in transit in someone's chart or not, or in politics or not, I'm going to either leave a community post about it and say, hey, I just saw this on the astrology, just making you aware. That's all. If I see an earthquake, if I see, like I saw the fires, I saw airplane crashes, and I left a community post. Hey, I'm seeing this on the astrology. I'm seeing that there's going to be airplane crashes in the astrology, and bam, we've had a bunch of airplane crashes. You guys be careful when traveling. That's not clickbait, honey. So I don't know what you're saying. Sounds like you got some issue with me, but I really don't care if you have an issue with me or not. If you don't like me, then why are you watching me? Like, just go away. Seriously. All right, so that's what I have for now. That's what I'll do. On my channel, guys, I might upload art. I might upload history. I might upload pictures of the planets, pictures of space, of mythology, ancient Greek art. I love that. Magic. We talk about herbs. We talk about planetary positions. I might update something about Hitler. I might about Julius Caesar. I might update something about, I don't know, the Stonehenge in Ireland. These are the things that I'm interested in, and this is my channel. And if I want to post something about, I will, because it's written in. If you should read my little description when you click onto my channel. I pretty much show them clear about everything I talk about. All right. Blessings to you all. Have a lovely day. Take care of one another, kind to one another, especially during this very difficult time for our country. Blessings to you all. Blessed be. Bye-bye now.